They're on their way, here to slay, but they need some help. They need some help.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Emmy and Ian Need Help.
And we really need it today. We have filmed, this is our third take.
Yeah. Here's a montage of what has happened in the past, I would like to say, 10 minutes, maybe 20. I have no concept
I
of
don't
time.
have a concept of time. Yeah, so enjoy. Emmy
and Ian need help.
You can listen to this podcast every Wednesday.
This is going really good.
And watch it every Friday. Oh my
God.
fucking... Should we redo that? Like,
No, I think this is funny.
I just hear boop, boop.
I hear boop, boop. Dun, dun, dun. That was all actually a prank. So
You guys just got pranked.
pranked.
So, welcome to our podcast. We are here at the Notorious house.
I don't know how I got here.
I don't know how we got here either. See, this company was set up by our manager, Jordan. And if this sounds ingenuine when I say this, it's because I've said it 4 times and we've had to restart this podcast. But anyways, I don't think they know who me and Emmy are. I think they just trust our manager. And
I don't think they know our names. And if we ask them, why are we here? They would say, I'm not sure.
And we're going to be doing that in a bit.
I was saying this before. I feel like we are 13 right now and we won like some sort of like sweepstake on like Disney Channel or something where it's like, oh, you want to be a social media person? You can have your very own podcast. And me and Ian, like,
yeah, I feel
won.
like we just won like a shitty awesomeness TV show.
Yeah, and now we're here. That's
And this is
not
the
that
reward.
this is shitty.
No, this is not
Thank you,
shitty.
Notorious.
Thank you,
but
Notorious.
It just
We
feels
love
like
you.
we're 13 and 1. I don't know why. I don't know how we got here.
I don't know
Is
either.
what I'm trying to get at.
We're
Did
currently.
we just sound rude?
No, I don't think you sounded rude. We love you, Notorious. Thank you for
And what if me and Ian
giving
talk
us
over
a
each other?
set.
I just talked over you by when I was so. Our brains work at 50 miles an hour. Oh, in the event that this is a lot of talking over each other, sorry.
Just let us do our thing. We're getting the hang of it. We're currently drinking Red Bull that we stole.
We're drunk.
We're really drunk. No, I'm kidding. But we stole this from Sarah and Caitlin. Cheers, brother. Their set is over there.
Cheers,
we don't get
brother.
a mini fridge, which I'm kind of really upset about. So
I'm making us a mini fridge.
you should. But send this
This
to your
is a
friends
lie.
and tell them to watch it because I want a mini fridge with Red Bull.
That's the only reason you should watch it, so we can get a mini fridge. Not like there's
Yeah,
$50
I don't
on
even
Amazon.
like this podcast. I don't even want to be here. I was just told that we might get a mini fridge in the future, and that's why I've decided to come. Anyways,
I didn't say all that.
so usually, like, when a podcast has been around for a while, they have, like, an episode where it's, like, just the hosts, and, like, there's no guests, and it's just, like...
It's like
they-
unstructured.
It's, like, unstructured, and it's just, like, this, you already know what's going on, but this is, like, the special episode.
Well, our first episode is that.
It is
Because
that.
we couldn't get a guest.
Yeah, no, we couldn't get a guest. We filmed a test episode, and it's, like, been a minute.
We did. The test episode went really well.
If only this one went as well as
It's
the
gonna
test.
get there.
We'll get there.
There always has to be a bump in the road. And that first 10 minutes was, and perhaps there'll be another one. What was the question?
How has your week been?
I did a lot of funny things. I'm kind of like blanking on all of them though, because I did cry for hours this morning.
Oh, yeah. Emmy's dog was here. We tried to, like, do the
You
podcast
can probably see
episode.
it in the clips earlier.
Oh, yeah. If you saw in the clips earlier, we tried to have Emmy's dog sit on her lap, and now she's just covered in hair and frustrated.
Yeah, now I'm just hairy. I smell like dog and have an anxious pit in my stomach. She might have a respiratory infection. And I called 20 different vets, and it's almost like they wanted me to stop because they all were like, no.
How are
But
you going to be a vet and not, like, take an animal that's,
If
like,
you're a
about to
vet,
die?
can you explain it to me? I'm not trying to be mean. I just really want to know. Because half of them were like, we can't take you to July, but this is, like, really urgent, and, like, you can't, like, wait on it. You need to go somewhere. And then they would give me someone else, and then they would refer me to someone else, and then they refer me back to another person I already called. But after crying for maybe an hour and a half, I was hyperventilating on the phone.
To me.
And, to you and to a vet. I couldn't stop crying, and I was like, please, I need to come in. And the lady was like, we can get you in tomorrow. I can hear my dog crying. We can get you in tomorrow. Anyways.
So now it's just
Wish
stress
me
until
well.
then.
Yeah.
So that's, like, not fun. Also, No, I have to burp, but I'm not going to. Maybe I will. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm like nervous about this podcast because I realized like today after I showered 10 minutes before you picked me up that I have about 10 outfits and 8 of them are your old clothes. And I don't know what I'm going to do when I like run out of outfits. I think I'm just going to like dress like a cartoon character and wear the same thing every time.
It'll either be that or he'll just be wearing outfits that I've worn on here because I have a fun game called Throw Away Half the Items I Own every 2 weeks.
To me.
To give them to Ian.
I'm like her gay Barbie at this point. I've had a rough 2 weeks. I don't want to get into
What
it.
have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Crying, stressed. I was at your house camping out for a week because I wanted to unalive. It's been bad. Also, like, me and Emmy do this fun little thing because we've been so overwhelmed where, like, our management and even just, like, people at Notorious, they'll, like, send a text and, like, we'll both see that, like, you'll be on Instagram, like, posting close friend stories and I'll, like, be tweeting. But, like, we won't respond to the text. And then we have to, like...
We do respond by the end of the day. We're not irresponsible.
Sometimes. You do. But, like, we literally have to text the other person to text for us.
You know when you just can't get yourself to do it? I don't know why.
I genuinely can't. Like, it's been bad. Like,
it's
I
not
have,
even
like,
I'm trying to
missed
be an
calls.
a-hole thing. It's like I just can't do it. Because I can't think about what the question is. What are we talking about, by the way?
We're just talking
This
about...
is therapy for me. I was going to get a therapist, but I feel like this isn't a better option. I tried to get a therapist, and then they're like, it's a 3-month wait. So I went and got a tattoo that day instead, and now I decided right now in this moment that this podcast is where I will go for
Help.
Not...
Hence the title.
Oh, my God.
Okay, but the thing is, Emmy, like... Okay, you won't talk to one lady.
Ian's gonna air me out.
You won't talk to one lady, but you'll write down all your problems
I
on
don't
a
need
list.
lady knowing my business.
Okay, you're gonna have multiple ladies knowing your business because we're making this public.
I'd rather have a bunch of people know. Everyone knows some of my business. You'll probably find out more of my business along the lines, down the lines, whatever the word is. I'd rather have people that I don't have to see in real life often know my business than some lady up in my business. She'll know too much about me. That's weird.
That is true.
And one time I did go to a therapist, and it was like the first session thing, and I was anxious, so I was crying. And she was just like kind of asking me about my life, as you do. And then she told me to stop crying. And then she tried diagnosing me with 4 different things, and I was like, okay, this is a lot for me. And then I went home and never went back.
I went to my therapist when I was like so young, and I just like was scared to like actually say my problems. And so like it's been like a couple years that I've seen her, and I like go through like long breaks of seeing my therapist. And literally on the phone the other day I was like, well, I think I have like this problem because like this and this and this. And then she was like, oh, like I never knew that like that happened, or like you did that. And then she was like literally on the phone, she was like, oh my gosh, like, thank God, I thought that you were about to say this. And then I was like, so, I didn't tell you about this either. And then she was just like, oh. And then at that point, there was 3 minutes left of like my therapy phone call. And then I just had to hang up in the middle of the woods.
He did tell me that he was in the middle of the woods doing therapy.
Yeah, I do my therapy appointments in the middle of the woods. Everyone knows my fucking business because I don't want people in my house knowing my business.
He doesn't want people that he knows knowing his business, but he'll go in the woods in the middle of Hollywood.
We just talked about this. It's like, yeah, it's like
Ian
the same
will wait
thing.
like 3 weeks for like he'll like have a major issue that's like affecting people around him, and then he'll wait 3 weeks and be like, well, this happened a month ago. And then everyone will be like, why didn't you say anything? And he's like, I don't know.
I don't want to cause a problem. Like Emmy will think something in the back of her head, and then I'll just like one day send her 9 paragraphs being like, I've been doing this recently because like this. But also it's because I don't see my therapist enough. Like I've been trying to get on that. But
That's
anyways.
why you should just use this instead. This is once a week. Your therapist isn't.
That is true. Oh my God, you're so fucking right. That's genius.
Yeah.
And
it's free.
We both I went to bed at 5 a.m. last night. So if I sound like crazy, it's because I just chugged this Red Bull, and so like my brain is just going like da 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 da.
I need to talk about something that happened in the middle of the night.
Oh, we'll get to that. But so I went with our friend Gasper he was getting like a neck tattoo. And for some reason, like in my life, I just like, it was like one day I only had friends that were girls and just like gay men. And then all of a sudden it went from like girls and gay men to like being surrounded by like straight rappers. And when I say straight, I don't mean like I don't mean like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's like not the most uncomfortable thing in the world, but like I literally,
It's just a group of people you didn't expect.
no, like not expecting. And so I went yesterday because he was getting his literal like throat tattooed. And so we show up to like this like music studio, and it's just like a bunch of guys, and they're just like, the most like actually bizarre thing that I had to learn is like dapping guys up, which is when you're just like, hey man, and they just like,
I know.
and I actually
People try
can't.
to do that to me, and I don't know how
And
to
I'm
do
like,
it. That's what I'm like.
I'm like, hey dude. And like, so I
Hey,
was
dude.
sitting there.
Like-
Okay, listen.
Sorry.
I was sitting there and I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Did you just rip ass?
No, I did not. I did not. I was sitting there and I was like, what is going on? And then it just like started making me laugh because like I'm hanging out with these rappers, and they usually like, I feel like the stereotype is that like rappers bring around like 3 like hot girls that they're just like they're just like sleeping with these hot girls, and they're just like in for the ride. And then like my friends that are rappers, they bring around me, and I'm just like a twink, and I'm like sitting in the corner. And like the very first time that I had to like go to a studio and be surrounded by a bunch of straight men, I remember they offered me a fucking IPA, which like I cannot do. Like, are you serious? Like, are you?
Have you ever tried IPA?
Well, that's the thing. He was like, hey man, want this IPA? And I was like, yeah, dude. And I was like, and so I grabbed it, and I was just like, I opened it up, and I was like, this is so good.
Do people who drink IPA, do you like it, or do
No,
you
there's
like
no
the
way.
aesthetic of it? Because I like,
What is the aesthetic of an IPA? Oh, just like being like masculine. I feel like there's like, because I remember when I used to work at a job and we sold IPA, guys would come in and be like, that's that
I
sissy
wouldn't
beer.
say being masculine. I would say being like, I'm super tough and I like beer, but not regular beer. IPA. But I hate IPA, but there's this one at Trader Joe's, and it's a pink can with a bunny on it. I want
Oh,
it.
that one is so cute. I want it literally just
I
for
want to buy
decoration.
it and dump the liquid out and use the cans as flower pots. Last night, okay. First of all, I want you all to know that this morning I was like, I need to clean. I have no energy. Took my ADHD medicine right when I opened my eyes. Chugging Red Bull right now. I ate half a granola bar and I was crying for hours. I don't know what's going on. I also didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. Oh my God. And then after I fell asleep, had 3 horrible nightmares, by the way.
I went to bed at 5 too. I
But
went to bed so late.
I slept for like an hour from like, I don't know, like 1 a.m. to 2 or something. I don't really know. But I woke up and I'm like, I gotta pee. And I go to open my bathroom door, okay? The only way you can lock it is from the inside. It's a push lock. Like, you can't like twist it and close it. Like, you have to push the lock to lock it. And I go to open it and it's locked. And I was like, wait, what? And then I like tried opening it again. And then I like started freaking out. And you know when you get paranoid, so you like make noises in your head? I did that. So then I was like, someone's in there. And then my ears started ringing and then I couldn't hear. And then I was like, I have to open it. I'm going to pee myself. I did have to pee in my kitchen sink. I had to pee so bad and I was so scared. I cleaned it after with bleach. Anyways.
Wait, can I just say something? Emmy does this thing where she's like, she says something, and yes, my voice cracked. Don't clock me on that. Emmy does this thing where like she'll add something to a story, and you'll be like, oh, I do that thing that everyone does when they start making up voices and hearing voices in their head when something happens. Is that like a normal thing?
What did you just say to me?
No, you just said you were like, yeah, and then like after that happened, after the door was locked, I started hearing things and getting paranoid, and you were like, yeah, but like I don't think people do that. I don't think people make up voices. I don't think people make up voices in their head.
And I was lying, and I also didn't pee in the sink. Yeah,
I've peed in the sink.
No, I peed in the sink because I was like that, or piss on my carpet in my pants. No, and if there was someone in the bathroom, was I gonna run out of my house with piss pants? Mom, if you hear this, sorry.
I've had my fair share of peeing in sinks.
That was my first time peeing in a sink. Well, I did drunk once. No, I didn't. But anyways, I was like, oh my God. And nobody would answer FaceTime. And I'm freaking out. And I'm like, I like don't want to die alone if there's someone in my kitchen or in my bathroom. So I like got a really big knife and went on Instagram Live. Because what else do you do when you're in crisis?
You went on live?
Yeah. So I don't know what I thought, like if there was someone in there and they were there to murder me, what was Instagram Live going to do? And was I going to just broadcast my murder to my followers? I'm sorry, I won't do that again. If that ever happens, didn't think about it.
Wait, that again?
If there's ever someone trying to kill me for fun, I'm not going to broadcast it.
Wait, have you seen that live where like that guy duets the other guy and there's like a man in his house and he's like, oh my gosh. And then like the guy that's like duetting is like, calm down. And like, it's like this whole thing where like this guy duets him while a man is like breaking in alive.
No, bro.
It's kind of everything.
Anyways, so I got a knife and I made my Instagram Live viewers support me emotionally. And they're like, shove us under the door, we'll check. But then I was thinking if I did and there was someone, what if they just grabbed
What if you grabbed your phone and was like, hey, Instagram?
I know. I literally had to like unlock it with a knife, like literally shove my knife in the lock and like do that and then opened it. And then there wasn't anyone in there. But then I had to stare at the door. And then I had like 6 other crises after that. Then I fell asleep and had 3 horrible nightmares.
That sounds like a blast. No, also, you have a bad track record with Instagram Live after that man tried to cut his penis off.
I don't let people join my lives because I am awkward. I'm telling you this. I'm very awkward, and I only let Ian join them or, like, close friends. And one day this kid was like, please let me on, please.
That's never a good sign. Like, never.
I think they said it was their birthday or something, and I was just, like, home alone, bored, and I was like, sure, like, why not? I added him. He just tried... I can't put the video in. He tried cutting his pee-pee off with scissors, and there's a screen recording somewhere on Twitter of him doing the thing and me just going, ah! And then I threw my phone to the floor.
No, you know what's terrible about Instagram Live? Like, right now, like, there's a glitch and you can't kick people off the live. So, like, a week and a half ago, I was, like, just drunk and bored. Or not a week and a half ago, maybe, like, 3 weeks ago. I was just, like, drunk and bored. And so I was, like, on Instagram Live at, like, 1 in the morning. And I was, like, I want to interview people, like, blah, blah, blah. Just, like, making a joke. And people would join and I would just, like, ask them, like, really intense questions. And then all of a sudden I'd be, like, okay, like, thank you for coming. And then I realized that, like, I can't kick them off. And I was like, this is awkward. And I was like drinking. So I was like asking questions. I was like, how's your relationship with your parents? And then they'd be like, not good. And then I'd be like, okay, thank you for having
people out on your Instagram Live.
They wanted to join.
Sorry.
And I was like, thank you for coming. And then I was just like standing there and I was like, this isn't kicking you off. And then
That's
they had
really
to leave.
Awkward.
And then someone didn't leave. But
do we want to talk about the events of the past weekend?
yes. Speaking of pissing in a sink, because I did that.
Done that.
No, I did that.
Okay, well, I don't know why you're pointing at me.
Oh, anyways,
I've never done that.
Oh, that must have been like another friend that I knew.
Yeah.
Speaking of pissing
Really
in a sink, we pissed in a sink and I don't want to say the other part. I pissed in a sink, but we were out.
Where? Yeah.
We were just out.
The other part.
What?
You said I don't want to say the other part, but now
Oh.
I'm really curious. I did?
Yes.
Where?
At the place we were at.
Oh. No.
I had to stop myself. I looked at Emmy. I like went into the mic to like say what I was gonna say, and then
girl.
So we were just out and about having a little key this weekend, and we ran into the one and only Mr. Bryce Hall.
I feared for my bestie's life in that moment.
I was scared I was literally like scared. Like when we were about to leave and we found out that he might be there, and I was like, oh my God. And we were like maybe like looking around for pepper spray just in case.
We were looking for pepper spray.
Because for some reason in my head, I just thought Bryce Hall is going to beat me up.
Oh, if you don't have any prior context to any of this, we went on Hollywood Fix, which is like a paparazzi for influencers thing, so it doesn't actually count. Sorry, Fletcher. Actually, I'm not sorry, but am I? I don't know. I don't know who's Fletcher. Anyways, we went on Hollywood Fix, and we thought it'd be funny to make
lies. Like just
I, like,
straight
wanted
up
to
lies.
hesitate the lie part. I thought it'd be funny to go say that
It was
I knew.
funny.
It was
funny. It was funny as shit.
So I did go on there and I did say that Bryce Hall shit himself in front of me and that I've known him since high school and that he wouldn't say hi back to me. And I didn't know him. I've never met him. But I said that he literally shit himself and showed a picture of somebody's poopy pants.
And I said he gave me crabs.
And then our friend in the back seat, we gave him a fake black eye. And then he said that Bryce Hall punched him. So.
I thought it was funny. The thing is, like,
it was funny.
When we were at the party, though, so we see Bryce, and I was like, Emmy. And then we went up to him, and part of me thinks that he actually didn't know who we were because, like, you talked about
I brought it up.
You brought up the video, but he was just like, yeah, it was funny, and then just, like, kept looking around. Like, I don't know if he, like...
No.
Okay, so we actually have insider information that
Yes.
he did, in fact, see the video.
He did, in fact, see it, and I like, we were going to run into him no matter what because it was just, like, the
Inevitable.
way it was set up was, like... You kind of just were talking to everyone that was there. So I had to protect my bestie because Bryce Hall's not going to beat up a woman, but he'll beat up Ian. So I just thought I'd go straight off the bat and say, do you remember when we said that you pooped yourself? And he said, yeah. So I did expect him to maybe be mad or be mean, but he was nice.
Yeah, he was, like, nice. But then, so we took a photo, and then... Of course, we were like, ah. And, like, me and Emmy do this thing where, like...
Everything we do is a joke.
Everything, literally, like, at the same thing, we were just, like, the amount of things that we do when we're out just because we're bored. Like, literally, our friend came, and she looks like this girl from Booksmart. Our friend Rose.
Hey, Rose.
Hey, Rose, if you're watching this. And she looks like the girl Beanie from Booksmart. And... we kept going out and we were like, have you seen Lady Bird or Booksmart? Like, this girl starred in it, and we got, like, all these free drinks.
Yeah, and then this girl, I have a video of it, I think. This girl went up to her, she's like, you should be so proud of yourself. And Ian kept lying and saying that Rose was Beanie and that she has a Grammy. And the girl's like, wait, a Grammy or an
Oscars.
Emmy? An Oscar, whatever. And she was like, you should be so proud of yourself. You have an Oscar. You have an Oscar. And then
It was like a drunk, like, girls in the bathroom pep talk, but like,
Rose,
about
like,
an
wasn't
Oscar.
that drunk.
Yeah.
And Rose was just like, yeah, thanks. And it was just like the amount of people that were like, holy shit, like, you're Beanie from Booksmart and Lady Bird.
Every time we go out, we have to lie or just mess with people.
It's never to, like, hurt someone. It's always just,
No,
like,
it's just, like,
we think
boring.
this is funny and we want to be entertained. So
And we know how to entertain ourselves.
there's a fly.
And people were not very happy. This fly is
Do you see it?
obsessed with you.
It's
Yeah.
because of my dog rubbed her body all over me. I smell like my dog.
Wait, okay. Back to Bryce Hall.
Sorry.
People were not too happy about us posing with Bryce Hall. And my thing is, okay, like, I've been thinking about this recently. When there's, like, a terrible, like, or just, like, person on the internet that, like, is just so out there and, like, shitty and, like, has a bunch of scandals and, like, everyone's like, what a shit person, like, blah, 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 blah. I am so invested or just, like,
I'm,
interested
like,
in it.
fascinated by it.
And it's, like, it's kind of, like, I see it like this. It's, like, the same way as, like, our parents are obsessed with watching shitty people on reality TV and, like, how you become obsessed with, like, just shitty people that are on your TV. But, like, because we're in it's like, imagine if you were watching, like, a terrible reality TV show and there was just, like, a girl that just, like, always beat people up, like, was fucking problematic, just, like, doing the most, like, embarrassing herself on TV, and then you were, like, drunk and saw that girl. That would be your best friend in the entire world.
It's also just weird with the position we're in, I guess. The position we're in. Because it's like people, I don't want to sound like an asshole when I say this. Like, we just have followers. That's the only way I can put it.
Yeah.
If we were in a different position perhaps, and we're just following these people, like, Bryce Hall has, what?
Too many millions.
Millions of followers, and it's like half of that is people our age that, like, obviously don't support him, but it's just like I'm so invested in, like, how his brain works. Like how not even just him, like horrible people. Just like I am fascinated by the way that like are they actually like that? Is their brain just work like that?
It's always no though, I feel like. Because I've noticed that like the really cool people on the internet that we've met always suck, and then the people that everyone like absolutely fucking hates are always like so overly nice to us for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, it's very weird. All that I have to say is
Bryce Hall shit his pants.
Bryce Hall shit his pants and gave Ian crabs. Yeah,
it was like a lot. Also, I have people in the comments of my video, like some of them are mad. It's like
some of y'all, the top comments were, why do I ship them?
I ship you and Bryce. Someone said Emmy can change him. I believe it.
A different Emmy can.
Emmy
Rossum could take that one.
You
from Shameless.
Oh, well, I don't think she wants that either. I think she'll pass it on to another Emmy.
Do you remember when Bryce Hall said that Ariana Grande was clout chasing?
Yes, she was. Just like she clout chased Giovanna Plowman, the girl who ate her tampon. And she's clout chasing
That's
Bryce
another
Hall.
reason I'm fascinated. Like, is that a joke? Like, did he say that as a joke? Or in his brain, does he genuinely think that Ariana Grande...
She's keeping tabs on him. She's obsessed. Someone's going to take that and be really mad. I'm kidding. Also...
They're going to cut that part out.
Notorious is like... Another thing with, like, liking problematic people or just, like, keeping up with them is that, like... Obviously, it's like you watch them when you're entertained, but I don't keep tabs on those bitches either. Like, I don't like actually like
it's just
keep
like
up because there were so many things that people were commenting about Bryce, and I was like, when did that even happen?
This is also another thing. It's a lot of people are so heavily invested in like why people are canceled and like why this person sucks. I
can't do it.
I can't. I don't keep up with it. I have crossed paths with too many people who probably are horrible that I don't know because it's like also it's just like it's not like these people are our friends. We're not like hanging out with them. I would never hang out with these people in an actual setting.
Yeah, but like if you're like out and you just like see someone and you're just drunk,
and it's funny and I'm gonna like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. Oh my gosh, we have been talking for a second. We haven't got to our problems. We have been having problems, as you know. We need some help, as Brandon in the Club said on the theme song.
Brandon in the Club.
Isn't that an amazing song,
Everyone
guys?
listen to Brandon in the Clubs on Spotify. I'm not kidding.
That song tickles me pink.
That's who wrote our theme song. Anyways.
That song tickles me pink.
I don't know what that means.
It's just
doesn't sound like
it just like tickles me pink in like all the right places. Emmy texted me about this or called me yesterday and said, what did you say?
My B-Day?
No, your trumpet.
Where are you? Oh, I have a spending problem. Some would say. I would say that I just
would say.
buy
A lot
things-
would say.
I just buy things that I need, you know, and I have a spending problem. Anyways, it also spans off of, I guess that it's part of ADHD is like hyperfixating on a hobby that you're never going to keep up with. So I tend to do that and buy like random shit. I, for some reason, thought that I needed to buy a trumpet because I remember I wanted to be in band in middle school and I couldn't. And then I just like don't know how to play an instrument. And it was on sale on Amazon Prime Day. So why wouldn't I? I also woke up at 7 a.m, didn't know it was Amazon Prime Day. My sister told me it was. And then let's just say I could like stock a grocery shelf with items that aren't food. Just random shit. I bought my dog a professional pet salon blow dryer, which I think is a good investment.
That shit is going to be huge, girl.
No, it came in. It's not.
Oh, okay, work.
I think it's a good investment. If I get my dog groomed, it's $60. If I wash my dog and blow dry her with my professional pet salon blow dryer from Amazon, I only have to pay for that once.
That's like...
And I have to wash her once a week.
Smart.
She's a stinky woman. She loves the dog park. She also has dog body odor.
She does have dog body odor. I've been having a problem recently.
Doggy.
There's been...
Why would I say that?
I don't know. I'm having a problem because there's this man that I recently found out about, and he looks just like me, and everything... No, it's like actually like scary. And
The ad you sent me?
No. There's this man that everyone keeps saying looks like me. I get literally like 15 DMs a day saying like, he looks like you. He's doing all the same poses in like my photos. Like, look at this photo.
That's you.
I know it's me.
Oh.
And then look at this photo. And this man so happens to be.
And like, if that
No,
was just...
it's not a joke. Vinny Hacker is like stealing my shit. Like this photo of him with his arm up. Like, tell me I do not look exactly the fucking same. Look.
I can't give you a laugh. Like,
I'm not. It's not like a laughing matter. I'm actually like pissed off. I keep DMing him every day saying, why are you stealing my swag? Because he is. We have the same like body shape, body type, everything. And it's just like frustrating because I don't get the opportunities that he gets because he basically just took my shit and ran with it. And I'm just kind of sick of any hacker for like that reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Tell me in the comments. I'm sure the comments will agree with me because it's just, I don't know. Anyways, I have a hemorrhoid.
just made every thought in my brain leave.
I have a hemorrhoid. So going into the next, I have a hemorrhoid and my asshole hurts. Like sitting down hurts.
So you didn't.
No, I'm just saying
Excuse
like
you.
it's a problem. Like I need to get some hemorrhoid cream or something. I like hemorrhage like every like 2 months for some reason. I don't really know what's going on. I think I wipe too hard because I'm scared of having like streaks in my underwear. Not that I like have ever had a problem with that.
Hey.
What? I'm being real. This is like what the people want to see. Anyways, I have a hemorrhoid in my
You're
asshole.
making every thought in my brain leave, and I'm gonna freak out.
My asshole is
I
burning.
look like Vinny Hacker, and I have a hemorrhoid in my ass.
I look like Vinny Hacker, except for he probably doesn't have a hemorrhoid. And that's all I'm going to say is he's probably living a better life than me.
I thought that was taking a serious route, and I was about to say that we both look like... Well, actually, no. I would say more me. If you were to computer generate a white person on Sims, this is the exact face that would come up. So.
You're kind of right. I think it's time to get some special guests. I know we said we didn't have guests today, but...
We do have guests, and they can't hear it right now, but... backtracking to us thinking that maybe perhaps no one here knows our names. And why would I think that? Because the first time they ever posted about us, they thought that I was Ian and that Ian was me.
They did tag us wrong the very first time.
I think that they don't know why we're here. I think that they don't know our names. And we just kind of want to test that out and like see if that is the case.
We're going to get to the bottom of this.
So we're going to go grab some random Notorious employees.
Yeah, just random men.
And I don't know what they do here, and I also don't know their names. So maybe this is
maybe this is
learning
just
opportunity
shooting
for
ourselves
us
in the foot.
For us to bond with some fellow employees.
So let's grab them.
Our first guest has arrived. Scoot over, Ian.
Woo!
Or are we doing it?
First guest.
Welcome.
I'm scared.
You should be.
I'm joking.
I shouldn't be.
No.
Oh.
Why? Okay.
Yeah.
We're drunk.
We're super
Okay.
drunk right now.
Wait, actually?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, you're not.
really drunk.
No.
That's tequila.
No, yeah. We're like...
Like, I'm a 10 out of 10.
I'm like 10 out of 10 drunk.
Like, I might black out.
I think
Oh.
like, that bottle of tequila is all us.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the brand name of that tequila?
We're the ones that are supposed to be asking you questions. So.
Anyways, hello, Cory.
Hello,
Hello.
Cory.
How
What
you
is your
doing?
name?
My name is Cory Grimes.
Hi, Cory.
Hi.
So, what do you do here at Notorious?
I am a videographer, photographer. So I create a lot of the content, anything from helping on the music videos to the smallest thing as in TikTok. So like it could be wide scale things to the shortest form of content you could think of. So
Okay. So, we're trying to get to the bottom of something because there's been like something on our mind right now. And
Okay.
we just something's fishy. Something isn't really adding up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have some questions for you just to like get to the bottom of this.
So our first question is, do you know either of our names?
yes,
What are they?
What are they?
Emmy and Ian.
Do you know our last names?
Okay, I'm gonna guess with one of you. Is it Hartman? Is that wrong?
Which one do you think?
Which one?
Yeah.
This is right.
And then what's my last name?
Is it Thomas?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
God.
Wait, you were good at that. Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
What is the name of our podcast?
Oh my god. Emmy and Ian.
That period. That's it.
No.
What's the
Oh
name
my
of our
God, I'm drawing a
podcast?
blank. That's easier than the first question.
Is it? It's
No.
not Emmy and Ian.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I don't know it.
And this proves our prior
This proves our
point.
point.
That's not
Our
good. I
podcast
just looked at
name.
it.
You
I'm-
made it further in this questionnaire than I thought you would.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. It's called
Oh, no,
Emmy
I
and
feel-
Ian Need Help.
No, I knew that.
You did not.
I need help.
No, you didn't know it. That's the problem. Do you know our TikTok ads?
Is it your first and last name?
No.
No, I don't. To be honest, I don't.
You don't what?
I mean, I go on TikTok, but I don't really like use it that much.
You don't really like us.
No,
on that
that's
app.
not true. Whoa.
Like on that
I've
app.
seen you guys for years.
On what?
All social media.
On which ones?
I mean, Instagram, Twitter,
I downloaded Instagram 3 months ago.
like reposts of people, and like I mean, Twitter mainly. I feel like I've seen like reposts of you guys. I'm not making that up.
Interesting.
Really interesting.
Ask the one at the bottom.
The very bottom.
Yeah.
Do you think that our podcast is gonna flop?
No,
But you didn't know the name of it. So how do you?
doesn't matter.
Okay. So do you know what our podcast is about?
I've heard and talked to. It's like in between two ferns kind of style. And
Sure.
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
It's a
you've
show.
you never seen it in between.
I
two
haven't seen any.
it's
movies.
amazing.
It's not a movie, girl.
Oh, what is
It's-
that?
It's Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what that
It's
is.
amazing.
It's really
But
good.
also, I just know you guys. I mean, I've heard you're really cool people, and from what I've told, and you guys seem like you could really make it fun and interesting. Why you laugh?
Thank you.
That's not me lying. I'll tell you the truth. I really
So
do.
Wait, I feel like someone who was lying would say that wasn't them lying. So are you lying?
No,
okay.
you
That
didn't
didn't-
eyes.
You didn't seem very confident.
So what's the
No.
name of our
Okay.
podcast?
I mean, Ian need help.
Okay, work.
you think we need help?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, I need help.
This is just
Wow.
like we're kind of going off script now. We didn't really write many things down, but we're like
Do you
really
remember what Ian's last name is?
Thomas.
yes.
Wait, can I know your TikTok names or no? Should I just discover that later?
You're gonna figure that
You
out.
can find that out on your own time.
Okay.
What if we
Um,
told you that one of the answers you said was correct was in fact false,
Oh no,
and we lied to you?
How would you feel about that?
I'd feel really embarrassed.
Yeah.
It would suck.
We're not gonna
Yeah.
tell you which one it is though.
I feel like it's I only got two right.
Well, then you can figure it
one
out
of-
on your own time.
Oh,
You
no.
say you do video stuff, so you'll probably just edit this.
I don't edit this podcast.
Do you hate gay people?
No.
I feel like you hesitated.
Yeah, that
I've
was
lived
like
with a gay person before in college.
you've lived with a gay person before.
Yeah, that helps prove anything, but
Would you say you're homophobic?
no.
Okay.
That's good.
Have you ever taken a Yas pill?
Oh, what?
A Yas pill.
I don't know what that is.
It's like okay, so basically it's like this whole gay thing. It's like hard to get into it. It's like during Pride they give out Yas pills at the parade. It's not like Molly or anything like that. It's like it has to do with like gay men and like their butts. It's like weird.
I don't take any
It's not
pills.
like specifically a gay male thing, but it's called a Yas pill.
I don't take any drugs or pills.
Oh.
It's not a drug.
It's not like
No.
it's like a vitamin. It's
Well,
not
if
like
it was
anything
that, I
bad.
probably would have took it. I'm scared of pills.
Oh.
Do you take Advil?
I try not to. I stay away from like pills as much as possible.
Are you
I
Would you say
vegan?
that you're an
No.
honest person?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we got enough information out of you.
I think this is enough.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
I
Yeah,
think
you
it proved our point.
Yeah.
What was the point?
You're gonna have to wait and see.
You're gonna have to
Oh,
wait and
no.
see the point.
His last name's Smith, by the way.
Yeah, it's not Thomas, but sorry. He didn't even question the Yas pill. Like
He said, "I don't take Advil."
we're gonna find some things out.
Ian, that was my apartment. I've been paying my bill to the wrong person. Anyways.
We are here with Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan. Tell us your name.
Hey, I'm Jonathan. What's going on?
Hey,
Actually,
Jonathan.
cut that out. I want Jonathan. I just want Jonathan. No last name.
Okay, work. So we have a couple questions for you. First off, what do you do here at Notorious?
I am the podcast ad sales agent here.
Oh, so you should know a lot about like podcasts, correct?
I know enough.
Okay.
But you'd think you'd know a lot, probably.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Okay. Our first question is, do you know either of our names?
No.
Well, Tanner, that's off to a bad start.
Who the fuck is
I
Tanner?
made up a fake name. Just ruined it.
Oh.
Do you want to guess?
Do you want to guess our
Yeah.
names?
Ian and Tara.
Yes.
Do
Wait,
you
that
know,
was good.
Do you
That
know
was
our last names?
No.
okay.
Can you guess?
World.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you know why we're here?
To shoot a podcast.
Okay, yes. And
And do you know what the name of this podcast is?
Yes. This is. Is the signs up? Are the signs up?
no.
I forgot the name.
Think really hard.
Think really hard. It has to
give
do
me a
with our
guess.
names.
Get in, losers.
No. It is Tara and Ian Need Help.
Okay.
She does 2 podcasts here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
If you
in
didn't-
Getting Loser in this one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm in Cheers Brothers.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I just want to backtrack really quick. So you didn't know the name. What would you have done if we told you the name of this podcast is If I'm on this podcast, I Hate Gay People, and you're the guest right now, which would imply that you hate gay people.
How would you feel?
I wouldn't be here.
But you are, and what if that's the name? Because you don't know the name.
I wouldn't be here.
So you're homophobic?
No.
Okay, that's good to know. It is Pride Month, so the next question is: have you ever taken a Yas pill?
I don't know what that is.
Interesting. I'm getting a lot of intel here. Do you think this podcast is gonna flop?
And I hope not. No.
You hope.
I mean, we've already seen what happened with Get and Loser.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm here now at another podcast.
I'm kidding. They were mean to me, so I'm allowed to be mean back. That outfit was PR. I know it was ugly, Amari. Fuck you.
Would you say that you're an honest person?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Didn't sound confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty honest.
So what are our names?
Ian and Tara?
And what's the name of the podcast?
Ian and Tara's something? Something with y'all's name?
No, it's called If You're on This Podcast, You Hate Gay People. And you're sitting.
Okay.
Okay, our next guest is Ben Shapiro, so we don't have any more time.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
So 3 of the correct answers were lies, just so you know.
We're
You
making a
did.
great impression today with the Notorious staff.
My name's Emmy, by the way.
Yeah, my name is Ian.
No, it's okay. That was so funny.
That's kind of exactly what we
We
wanted,
needed
so
that.
like it's fine.
I think a reoccurring theme on here, if you're going to be a guest on here, don't listen to this next thing I'm about to say. But I think a fun reoccurring theme is going to be asking people if they are homophobic.
I think that's perfect. And it's Pride Month, and we're kicking this off. I think this podcast is coming out before Pride Month is over. So if you're listening to this, go gay people and take your Yas pills.
The fact that nobody questioned what a the guy, what's his name, Jonathan, was walking out. He goes, I don't even know what a ya is. And the fact that neither of them were like, what?
I don't know. But
He said, Zara? Sure. Zara.
anyways, get in loser. Sorry, I was being mean. I feel good.
I feel good too. I think I'm very excited for
I'm excited
this
too.
to start happening.
Stick around.
Why am I bracing
So
myself?
you're like,
I'm like, I'm really excited.
I'm so fucking happy for this to start already. Don't expect us every week. We're gonna have an actual structured show, as we
Oh, they
said.
said don't expect us every week. I was like, are
No.
you already planning on missing a week?
No, expect us every week. Expect us every single Wednesday. You can listen to the podcast, and every single Friday you can.
Watch the podcasts, and yeah, it's pretty much just gonna be that, but actual guests, and it's gonna be fun.
subscribe, follow us on our social medias. Everything will be linked down below. Go stream Brandon in the clubs. We love you, Brandon. Follow us on our TikTok, our Instagram, all that shit.
And follow the podcast channel.
Well, that is the pod. I meant like the podcast TikTok.
You said follow us.
Us and
On-
the podcast channel.
Yeah, follow. Yeah, you get the point.
Just like fucking keep up with us so that I can make money. Okay, I need help.
Also let us know how you're feeling about it and who you'd like to see on. Because
But don't be mean because I'm gonna read
let
every
us know
single
only
comment.
if you have like a nice opinion and like don't leave the
Like
mean ones.
no construction criticism.
Yeah,
No,
'cause,
yeah,
like,
nothing
we'll
like
sit
that.
in my room and we'll read every single one and like I'll freak out.
Yeah, we'll be
So-
pretty upset.
I'm still bracing myself.
Bye, guys.
Thanks a lot, Zach Clayton, for not inviting us to your birthday. I don't
Yeah,
even
what
know
the
you.
fuck, Zach
Whatever.
Clayton?
Emmy and Ian need help. They're on their way.